gorgeous day today. It's Friday afternoon. It's girls' night out. I hadn't had a girls' night out and I cannot tell you how long. Some friends and I are going to a concert tonight. Is my late mother-in-law's favorite artist. Her name is Valerie June. If you've never heard her, then you need to go check her out. Right this minute, pause this video, go check her out. You're gonna love her. She's got this really cool eclectic sound. And she's gonna be in Memphis. Miss Cindy loved her and went to see her several times and is on Valerie June's website. Got a picture taken with her, has her autograph, all that good stuff. So when we heard she was coming to Memphis, Lee got right on it and got everybody tickets. So we're all going. It's gonna be a blast. I think I'm a little overdressed. I don't know, 65 degrees outside, but I'm so scared that once I get down there, it's gonna get cold, and I am a whiny baby when it comes to the weather. On the way to Covington, I thought I might do the 25 things you don't know about me. Oh, wait a minute, big old wreck right here in Ripley. Never mind. Ooh, wee. Okie dokie. On the road again. I took that scarf off because A, I was about to melt in my drawers, and B, I realized after watching the video again while I was sitting at a standstill at the wreck that I looked like I was being strangled by a boa constrictor. But it was pushing all my extra chin skin up forward and looked all weird. So I figured it'd be best if I take it off since it's spring-like weather up in this hood. I didn't want to get pulled over. I thought maybe I would do the 25 things that you don't know about me while I was on my way to meet my friends. And those of you who don't know what that is, read Us magazine every now and then. It has it on there. I may do it about celebrities, not about regular people like me. But on the YouTube, people do it. And I guess it's like a get to know you kind of thing. And since I don't put my personal life on YouTube, you don't know a thing about me, do you? Number one, I have a 22-year-old son, and you already know that. But if you haven't done the math, then you don't know that I had him when I was 19 years old. He was not planned, but he is the best thing that has ever happened to me, hands down. I was a good girl. I never did things, well, I hardly ever did things that my parents didn't approve of just because I was too scared of disappointing them. I did a few things that they didn't approve of, hence the baby in my belly at 18/19 years old. Number two, I cannot hold my liquor at all. I drink a glass of wine about every other night because my doctor has instructed me to do so. But other than that, and then still, if I ever have a glass of wine with dinner, I always get tipsy every time. It's just not my thing. When I was in high school, when everybody was doing it, I would get a bottle of beer and hold it, and I'd nurse that thing all night long, and I'd still be, you know, tipsy. If I ever drank, oh me. Hold on to your hats, friends, because it was gonna be bad. That's why I quit doing it. Oh, hey! On to the next thing, number three, I have never smoked a cigarette. Never. I've never done a drug, nothing. First of all, because I was raised not to do so, but secondly, I was scared. One spring break, a bunch of us girls, all my best friends, wanted to go on a trip when we were seniors, but our parents wouldn't let us. So my cousin's parents stayed at her grandmother's for 2 nights and let us stay at their house by ourselves. Boy, we thought we were big stuff. And of course, we had the wine coolers and crap like that. Well, a couple of my friends smoked. One of them was going to teach me how to do it. And my cousin had a gas stove, so my friend bent over to light her cigarette on the gas part of on the burner, and when she stood up, her bangs were on fire. All I can remember is watching her bangs, like, you know, sizzle like little dynamite strips, like the, you know, the wick, and it was like, and she was just sitting there smoking, and her bangs were on fire, and I was like, oh, I couldn't talk. I was laughing so hard. And finally I was able to tell her that her hair was on fire. I did not smoke ever. I thought, nah, my bangs are too flammable with all this hairspray. I did not do it. Number 4, I'm scared of the dark. The outside dark. I'm not scared of the dark at my house. I just like to be able to see what's out there looking at me, you know? Number 5, I sleep with 2 stuffed animals. Didn't used to, I do now. One's a blue Smurf, one's a red gorilla. I just like having things press up against me. I like feeling all snuggly in the bed. They were both given to me as love gifts. Number 6, all I have ever wanted to do with my life is be a kindergarten teacher, get married, have babies, and live in the house next door to my mom and daddy. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I have my master's degree. I have a baby. I wanted more, but God did not bless me with any more than him. And I have been married a few times. That's all I'm going to say about that, because it is never a subject I ever like to discuss. I was raised to be married once and be married to that man for the rest of your life, and that has not been the case for me. So, moving on. And I did build a house next door to my mom and daddy, and I lived there for 10 years, and that moves us on to number 7. I built a house with my ex-husband, and I put my blood, sweat, and tears in that joker. I did not go and do things unless it had to do with my son. I love to stay home and decorate and work in the yard and make my house pretty. I just loved it. I love being home, and that hasn't changed. I had to sell the house when we got divorced because I couldn't afford it. It was very close to my dream home. Not everything like I wanted, but it was pretty close, and I could never afford a house like that by myself. So I had to sell it. I bought my little house in town, and I'm still a homebody. I love being at home and just getting all snuggly in my chair and being, snuggling. I like that. Number 8, I mentioned that I only went and did things if it had to do with my son. For the most part, I like to go and do things. But my son played baseball from the time he was 5 all the way till he was graduating high school. He played in a league. As a freshman in college, he played. It was travel ball for college kids. He played travel ball his entire life, and that was what my life revolved around. He also played basketball and football up until he was in high school, and then he just focused on baseball. I love sports. I love college football, go Vols, and pro baseball. I don't care about pro football. I watch the Super Bowl. I don't even have a team. My only team is the one that Peyton Manning was playing for, so now I don't have a team. Number 9, I guess that's number 9 now. I love animals. I love pets. I have a dog and a cat, and you've met both of them. But I think when Marley crosses that rainbow bridge, I don't know if I'm going to get another dog. I feel guilty because I'm gone a lot, and she has to be home by herself. Number 10, I love to travel. My family and I went on a Mediterranean cruise in 2013, kind of like as a celebration of my end of my cancer battle. And we went to Italy, Greece, several parts in Italy, Sicily and Rome. We went to Turkey. It was amazing. I've been to Hawaii, New York, all the major cities in the United States I have been to, and I plan to finish that out. And I also have many other places I want to go. I love it. I forgot, that was number 10. Number 11, my best friend and I have been best friends since we were in elementary school. I'm still in touch with a lot of people I went to high school with, even the ones that live far away. 12, I love a small town. I love my small town. This is where I do not want my son to be there forever, but when he does marry, I hope that he decides to come back there and live. He wants to live in my parents' house. I don't know where he's going to put them. I don't know. But he loves out where we lived. It's called Stillman Road, and a lot of my family live out there. We love it. It's peaceful and beautiful, and it's where I want to be all the time. 13, my favorite foods are ice cream, Bluebell ice cream, strawberries, French fries, and I love a good hamburger. Oh, it's so good with tomato and lettuce. I love a bologna sandwich with fresh tomato in the summer. I love any summer garden vegetable. 14, my favorite drinks are Pepsi, sweet tea, and Kool-Aid. 15, I believe in love. I know the Bible doesn't say that you have a soulmate. The Bible does not talk about soulmates. The Bible talks about Jesus being your soulmate and your true love. But I believe that there is someone that you are most compatible with and that your heart is just connected to. Now, sometimes people don't end up with that person, and that's very, very sad. But I do believe it's out there. 16, my favorite movie, it's like a tie between Tombstone, Lonesome Dove, and Pretty Woman. Best movie ever, Lonesome Dove. Tombstone comes in a close second. My favorite TV shows are Friends, Designing Women, Walking Dead. 18, my dream job is to own a children's bookstore and be like the book lady. Have story time on Saturday mornings. But those kind of stores don't fly in these small towns. Even in a bigger town like Jackson, Tennessee, I just don't think it would hold. I wish it would, because that is my dream job. 19, my favorite song is by Ed Sheeran, and it's called Thinking Out Loud. That's my favorite song. But my favorite artists are Prince, the Dixie Chicks, and I like me some Miranda Lambert and Carrie Underwood. I'm kind of gotten out of it. I've been listening to K-Love mostly for the last year or so I don't listen to mainstream very much anymore. And then 20, and I've been teaching for, next year will be 20 years. I've been teaching for 19 years, and I have taught in 4 schools. I love teaching kindergarten, and that's what I hope I do for the rest of my life. Well, not the rest of my life, for the rest of my working days. And then when I retire, I want to go to Lowe's and work in the garden department and just water flowers and prune and take care of those all day long. No stress. Okay, well, that's 20 things that you now know about me. So I'm almost at my destination. Lee, I think, is probably going to make a video about this, so you guys can head over to her channel to see our night. It's going to be a fun night. Remember Miss Cindy, I wish she was with us. Oh, y'all don't know how much I wish she was with us. Okay, guys, I love you, and I've had a great week with you. I'll see you Monday. See you later, alligator.